Yo, what's up, man? Courtside Radio. We are here in the building. We keeping it 1,000 tonight, baby.
Yes, sir.
My guy Shorts is in the building with us. It's about to be so much fun. I hope y'all ready, man. It's gonna be lit. Let's get this thing started. We're gonna be muted, but get ready, get ready. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Courtside Radio, we are in the building. It is the original day, Thursday. You know I had to keep that banging, man. YG got one with that one. Out on bail, man. And Odell, I guess you could say, is out on bail. But we going to talk more about it, man. It's Mike Keller PG here. Of course, the Magic Johnson of the show to make sure this thing is showtime. Every time you tune into Courtside Radio, man. TGN Sports Studios, looking amazing. I can't wait. People, y'all got to pull up, man. Y'all got to come pull up, see Courtside Live, see the whole get down. I guarantee that you will love it. Today, we got some great things to talk about. But of course, in the studio with me is my guy, the SC student to be exact, the one and only E-Money, E-Lamb. What's the deal, E?
Yo, what's the deal? What's up? Hey, thank you for tuning in and tapping in with Courtside Radio, where if we were any closer, we'd be in the game. Hey, we got another caliente, as my boy Mike Pappy would say, fuego show lined up for you. Hey, it's what, Thursday night?
Thursday.
It's 6:30?
6:30.
Where else would you want to be?
Where else would you want to be? What, you want to watch the Dolphins play?
Wait, who they playing? The Ravens?
Ravens?
Why watch that when you could listen to the greatest podcast known to mankind? Yo, Courtside Radio, we know what it is.
Even the people love it. So y'all know if they love it, they still clapping for us, man. It's too crazy. But we are joined today by one of our brothers of podcast, part of the network, man, TGN thing. The one and only, my guy, Shorts from Keep It 1,000. What's the deal, Shorts? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Shorts from the Keep It 1,000 podcast. Every Mondays at 8:30. I want to appreciate you guys for having me back. And, you know, it's just Thursday. It's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's time to get it.
It's part 2, man. So, you know, we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And we got to keep it West Coast, man, because the West Coast, if you didn't know, woke up to a interesting story. So we giving you that courtside from the sidelines on a Thursday. So y'all know it's special. Let's get some hand claps from that. Thursday night football is going 3-3 tie game between the Dolphins and Ravens. But we're going to start off talking the one and only OBJ. That's Odell Beckham Jr. He signed with a new team. It came out of nowhere. I kept hearing my Chiefs. I kept hearing Packers. You hear Saints for him to go back home. But he signed with the Rams. What are our thoughts of him signing with the Rams? Shorts, we'll start with you. With you being a guest today here on Courtside Radio, what's your thoughts, man?
Man, that's that LA star power. You know how we do it out here. I mean, it's put it like this. Remember all them old Laker teams where they just kept like signing motherfuckers? He's like, damn.
No, yeah.
Another good player. And it's like, okay, expectations rose. So it's like, OBJ out here, it kind of fits his personality, kind of fits the team needs. Because just got rid of D-Jack. So he came in, he's gonna play a good role. And I just like it for him overall.
Okay.
Coming from New York, big city, then going to Cleveland.
Yeah, he had to take a step back.
Yeah. So he fit out here. I think it's gonna work.
No, yeah, man. And I'm just excited. Just he wanted to go to a contender. That's why the Chiefs Packers made sense. Saints, I guess, but the quarterback's injured. But the Rams have been looking solid. Other than this ass whooping they just took from the Tennessee Titans, they've been looking pretty good. So far. So E, what's your thoughts, man, on the move?
Man, first and foremost, bang bang Niner game, man. Hey, as you know what I'm saying, the number one fan of the Jets of the West, bro. I hate to see the rich get richer.
Man.
Hey, OBJ in LA is like OJ's hand in the glove, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fit.
No, it fits, bro. Hey, listen to me. Odell gets to go with arguably one of the game's best wide receiver coaches in Eric Yarbrough, who's not going to look to change him.
Yeah.
You know, Eric Yarbrough, he helped TJ Houshmandzadeh, Chad Johnson get to the league. He was the coach for T.O. He's coached Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods to be what they are.
Ooh, preach.
You trying to tell me
Sarah High?
You trying to tell me Odell Beckham don't fit that in this offense? The only caveat for this offense is who's the quarterback? Is it still Stat Pafford?
It's still Stat Pafford.
Hey, so look, as a Niner fan, I hate to see them get OBJ, and I want to see them lose in the most heartbreaking of fashions. And it just so happens we play them Monday night, so we get to line it up.
He ain't gonna play in that one. I don't think
No,
so.
he said he's looking forward to playing. He and Von Miller. So when you think about OBJ coming and Von Miller coming, like, yo, you got some premier names.
I mean, you bringing up good points because that's back to back. Like, it's not like they just brought off a scrub off the street.
Yeah,
right.
And they was on the phone together. I'm like, bro, they probably knew this week 3. Like, this is what we gonna do. So it's crazy, man. I actually thought he should have chose differently.
Yeah, you wanted him to go to KC.
Honestly, I did. I just thought that KC would have been perfect. He would have fit that Sammy Watkins role. Would have been like, you're going to get one-on-ones. You got a quarterback that can get it to you, whether during the play or just scrambling out, making a play. So I thought that fit was great. But the fit I thought was the best was with Green Bay. You go with Aaron Jones, dealing out the backfield. You got all this attention on Devontae. Then it's you know, they got guys like Lazard, Scantlin, all these other guys that find ways to get open. That if you go there, that you're the for sure number 2. You help Devontae so much, who's going to be double teamed most of the time. Okay. So you just got to win your one-on-one matchup. So I was like, the Packers are perfect for him.
So
you want I would say, so you making a lot of sense, but I don't think OBJ made the decision based on sense.
No, I know. I want to go to LA.
He want to go to Hollywood. Like, we was just in Cleveland when it was negative some degrees any given day.
No, yeah.
He gonna go to Green Bay and do the same thing.
He's dealing with the cold weather.
He said, nah.
And Kansas City get cold too.
Nah, let me tell you like this. You got Devontae and AJ in the backfield, right? You got Darnell Henderson, who's a force in and of itself. You got Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods.
No, yeah.
And you still got Tyler Higbee at the tight end position.
Is Van Jefferson hurt?
No, Van Jefferson's still playing.
So those are guys that's going to take his reps. I feel.
No, it's not going to take his reps. If anything, who you going to double in that offense?
Exactly.
It's just Odell's presence alone opens up so many options for the Rams offense. You know what I'm saying? So I think what we're going to see is a rebirth. It's going to be a resurgence. It's going to be a resurgence of what we saw in New York.
Okay. Woo.
What you thought I was going to say?
I thought you was going to say the greatest show on turf. I was like,
no.
They don't got no fork in the backfield.
No, it's only one greatest show on turf.
Oh, they can't replicate that. But what's going to be interesting is because he's going to take simple plays and just make them look like it was some intricate scheme or something.
No,
it might just
slants.
be a go route, a slant or something like that, where all he got to do is beat the man in front of him.
Tunnel screens.
Put that hand up.
Facts. But only thing is, it's Matthew Stafford. Did y'all see that interception he threw in the end zone?
Hey, look, my boy Carson Wentz had one of those too.
Hey, and I think what we overlooking is that a huge part of the game, injuries.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every time there's a dream team, like injuries occur. You think about when when Philly had put together that team.
Awesome wine,
you bringing up bad memories. I'm a Philly fan.
Oh man,
oh yeah, his stomach hurts.
everybody crowned them like, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl. And they had so many. They had so many injuries. So again, as a Niner fan, seeing the Rams leverage their entire draft. You know, it's OBJ coming to the team really doesn't affect their salary cap, but knowing that their cap is eventually going to take a hit, I love to see it, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, as a native Angelino, they get a parade out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to cover that, but outside of that, man, like they're hedging their bet and they're all in, and you gotta respect that.
No, yeah, I respect
So John Lynch, it would be lovely if you and Kyle Shanahan could decide to do something.
Man,
but, hey, more power to the Rams.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully Odell made the right decision. I can see the LA living. I believe his lady lives out here. She's like a social media.
That's the one that was taking a dump on the chest?
Ooh, that hurts. Nah, it wasn't her.
Oh, okay.
His girl, she bad too. Lolo, I believe it's Lolo Wood, something like that.
The track shit?
No, it's not. No, she don't want to track.
Well, no,
I forget. It's Lolo something.
She an influencer?
Yeah, she's an influencer, but she's beautiful though, like real beautiful girl. And I know that she be in LA, so it makes sense because he's a Hollywood dude. Him and Russ probably gonna both color their hair the same. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers right now, you know, with all the talent they got, now you have the Rams. The Dodgers just won the World Series. My question for you guys.
No, the Dodgers did not.
But the year before.
Okay.
The year before. So my question for you guys is LA right now the mecca of sports?
LA has always been a mecca of sports.
I ain't going
above everybody?
It's LA.
LA over everything?
Oh, of course. The only other city that got star power like this is New York.
That's it.
But New York is trash right now. They just
New York,
Jets, trash,
New York.
Giants.
I haven't seen New York raise a banner in hoops, and I don't understand how that's the mecca of basketball.
Nah,
you know
because
the Rucker. Okay, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I hooped at the Rucker, but how is it the mecca of basketball and y'all don't win?
Ain't that where the NBA started?
Man, bro, you talking to a Knicks fan?
Come on, bro.
Man,
yeah, it's tough.
I was sick to my stomach.
And how are you liking these teams from LA? You like Philly and the Knicks?
Who's your baseball team?
Yankees.
Oh my God!
I grew up a Jeter fan.
He must like the Flyers in hockey then. Keep it Philly.
I remember one of my fondest memories of hockey is when the Phillies were playing the Rangers, I want to say, and it's like the first 10 seconds, everybody dropped their gloves and got the scrapping.
Oh man, that's the best part of hockey.
That is hockey. That's it right there.
Yeah, it was my mom. My mom's from New York.
Okay.
All my people from the East Coast. Like they moved out here, so I just kind of like stuck with stuck with the bad luck.
Quick plug. Shout out to the Kings. They just won again. 2-0.
Okay, shout out to the LA Kings, man. We're keeping it LA everything tonight, man. They making big moves. But it looks like LA is very much the mecca of sports. The last time you said New York put up a banner, they actually did. Lincoln High School basketball won state championships. They threw that banner up there. Shout out to the goats of that school, Marbury, Sebastian Telfair, man, Lance Stevenson. But just to keep it on the sidelines still, man, courtside from the sidelines, another move was made by a popular name when it comes to the sport of NFL, Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Cam Newton is back with the Carolina Black Panthers. If
only.
Yeah, I know that'd be hard. But shout out to the Panthers because they brought him back after his year in New England sitting down this year so far. They got an injury to Darnold with his shoulder. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Thoughts on Cam Newton? What you feel about him returning to the Panthers?
I'm so happy that Cam Newton got a job. I had to put my Cam Newton hat on.
Man, okay. I was wondering why the cap was on.
Y'all got to come check this out. I got my Cam Newton. I did my thing. Got the Cam Newton hat on. And my boy got a job. And there's no reason why he shouldn't have had a job. They gave him the mellow treatment.
I know. That's crazy.
Mellow treatment.
Facts.
Like the dude can. Just look at all the backup quarterbacks in the NFL.
Nah, yeah.
Anybody at the table could be a backup quarterback in the NFL.
Man.
You telling me Cam Newton don't deserve a job?
Look,
like, come on now. So I'm happy he got a job. I don't think they gonna do nothing, but I just like to see him playing football because with him on the field, you got a better chance than Sam Darnold what he was doing.
Hey, if they can win 8 games, get to 8-9. If McCaffrey can get healthy and Cam can bring a little spark, they can have a chance. 8-9 might get you in the playoffs in the NFC.
Man, listen. Cam, his entire career was predicated upon his athleticism.
Mhm.
Cam has never been an outstanding passer of the ball. I hate to say it, but it reminds me of like Lamar minus the explosion, right? First and foremost, let me say,
Lamar Odom.
I was like, man, he doing
Lamar
good.
Jackson.
Lamar Odom with the Mavericks.
Let me take a step back and say, as a black quarterback, I love to see another black quarterback get a job.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But Cam ain't gonna solve the issues that they have. Cam, he's probably one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks that has won an MVP or played in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That ain't finna change. His accuracy isn't gonna change. Now, I will say he's not gonna see the ghost that Sam Darnold, sees when he plays, but Sam Darnold sucks. I've been saying that since he was at SC.
I tried to give him a chance, but
I've been saying Sam Darnold sucks since he played at SC, but because I went to UCLA, everybody thought I was just hating. Like Josh Rosen,
y'all be hating over there.
If Josh Rosen had been given the line that he has and the chances that he has, like Josh Rosen will legit be able to play in the league, but that's neither here nor there. Cam, I think he's going to be able to give this offense a boost. He'll be able to make some plays with his legs, his toughness. He's another red zone threat. I do like that backfield now with him and McCaffrey. Yeah. That's going to be scary season.
It's a return.
They got Robbie Anderson. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
That's
DJ Moore. So you got options, but Cam is another quarterback that has to throw in between the numbers because once he throws outside the numbers, he gets a little inaccurate. Yep, so
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, yeah.
We'll see.
I'm just happy to see him back in the jersey, back to the home team. Hopefully he gets a chance to retire there. Hopefully that's the last thing he plays for. He won the MVP, took them to the Super Bowl. Just happy to see them back. Whether they can do anything, we'll see. But, hey, it's Cam Newton. He's a big-time name. He's going to probably go in there, Ring of Honor. He should for sure. So I'm just happy to see Cam Newton back. Let's get that man some hand claps, man. Oh, yeah. My man got a J-O-B. Got him a job and is back at home. And I believe his first game that I think he's going to play is against the Washington football team, which is like, all right, you didn't want to give me no chance. Let me try to work you. So let's see what happened, man. Cam Newton is back in the NFL. He's with the Carolina Panthers once again. Can't wait to see what happens, see if they can win some games. But we got to get away from the football, man. It's still a tie game, Ravens, Dolphins. So if you guys are multitasking, watching the game and tuning in, shout out to you. But Courtside Radio, we are here. Mike Hill, PG, my guy E Lamb, E Money, and we're joined by my guy Shorts, man, from Keep It 1,000 podcast. Shorts, tell the people about your show, when they can tune into the show, man.
Oh man, like the PG said, look, if you're looking for some fun, intellectual conversation that turn into some debauchery, go ahead and tune into the Keep It 1,000 show every Monday at 8:30 on the Good News Network. Go download that app. You playing with yourself if you're not.
Hey, stop playing. Tell your mama, your daddy, auntie, uncles, your granny, granddaddies, how many other family members you got, friends. Tell everybody, man, because you want to tap in not only to us, but Keep It 1,000 and all of the great shows on the brand, man. So let's take it hoop. We had a game last night. The top two picks in the NBA draft. You had Jalen Green, Kay Cunningham going at each other. It was their first matchup. First of all, what are you guys' thoughts so far on those guys this season? And what are you guys' thoughts on the performance of those two when it came to the game? Detroit got the win. They were able to take it 112-104. But they kind of got an advantage. They got Grant, a guy who was an Olympic guy who balled out. But Kay Cunningham gave you 23 and 4. Jalen Green brought you 23, 2 and 5. I still don't get why the Rockets aren't playing Josh Christopher Moore. But maybe that's just a little biased LA thing, with him being a Mayfair guy. But what was your thoughts? E, I'll let you take this one first on that performance with those guys too.
Man, I really like Jalen's game, man. It's just real silky. I think out of this entire draft class, Jalen Green truly has like superstar power. Not all-star power, but I think he, in about 3-4 years, you can put him in the same conversation with LaMelo Ball, Luka Doncic. Like, as KD and Steph begin to like fade out, LeBron, they begin to fade out. Like Jalen Green, I honestly believe is going to take the mantle, like to carry, you know, the cachet of the NBA forward. I really love his game. Cade Cunningham, and it's not to take anything away from him. I think playing beside Jeremy Grant is truly helping his game because he has someone who is able, that's able to compete, you know, internationally. You know what I'm saying? That's on the NBA team. But there's something about Jalen Green I just think is truly remarkable and special, man. Like, out of this entire class, I would say like he and Evan Mobley are the biggest dogs. Like they have the it factor.
And I want to piggyback off that point because I was you saying a lot of things that I seen because I was watching the game and I was like, you know, Jalen Green, he got that dog in him.
Facts.
When you see him play, like the fact that he wanted to go at Cade Cunningham, I like that. I like that. It's just like how Steph hit Trae Young for that 50-piece the other night. It's like you want that matchup. Like,
you want to be me? Come get it.
Exactly. And then you seen the dunk. And Jalen Green looked dead at him. Like, he
got
probably
technical for it.
Had some choice words from him, but he's like, like every time I'm on the court with you,
I'm coming at you.
Going at you. Like, you number one?
I should have been number one.
And he's taking that to heart.
Yeah.
And he reminds me of so much of when Ja Morant came in the league.
Okay.
And everybody was like, Zion this, Zion that. Josh said,
nah, bro. You're moving too fast.
Man,
you're moving too fast. Slow down.
But yeah, and Cade Cunningham, there's nothing against Cade. I would like to see Cade getting a little bit more aggressive. And mind you, this is like his first couple of games because he wasn't hurt the first 4 games of the season. So it might just be him getting his feet under him. But I want to see him be the number 1 pick.
Right.
I want him to make his impact.
Right.
Right now he's playing within the Detroit system, but Detroit don't need you to play within that system.
They need you to be the number 1 pick.
They need you to exactly. Jeremy Grant, he going out, he just dropped 30 quiet. He's not playing for a Detroit contract. He better lay Cade Cunningham. Look, if you want this to turn this thing around, you got to be that.
You got to be that dog.
Exactly. Because Detroit is known for what? They gritty. They
grimy. Out the mud, out the snow.
Exactly. They're gonna beat you 92 to 90 if it comes down to that. But yeah, I need Cade Cunningham to be the number 1 pick. Yeah. And when he get on the court, he got to show everybody in his class. Nah, I'm the number 1 pick.
And the reason why I'm with you guys, I really like Jalen better, just because of how explosive he is crazy. Like, he looks like that prototypical. Like, if you want to build a shooting guard, you think Jordan, Kobe, right? He fits in that mold, like around the same height, so explosive, got the first step. And then he just plays with his swagger, like almost like an AI type swagger, to where he like, man, I'm going to attack. I'm going to come at you. I'm going to talk about it and all of that. And what Cade just seems very passive to me, you know? And it's kind of like when LeBron came in and people was making that Kobe LeBron comparison. It was like, man, I'm going to pick Kobe because this dude is going to be aggressive every night. Cade is kind of like laid back, but unlike LeBron, he's not the most gifted athlete to ever play sports. You know what I'm saying? So he played pretty good yesterday, 23-3. They got the win, but I think that the talent around him is a little better. Where Jalen has to be that guy, but just something about Jalen just has me thinking that if the Rockets can build that team right, that, man, he can be a superstar and be one of those next names, especially at that star position, the shooting guard.
See, my thing is if Jalen is able to get with like a Tim Grover disciple or get with like a LeBron's trainer or somebody, you know, affiliated with him and like really focus and hone in on like his body. You know what I'm saying? Like pause. Like if he's able to like fill out his stature, put, I say probably about like 15 pounds of muscle on, and just be a strong like terror, man. Like you mentioned AI, man, but I kind of see like, and I don't want to make this comparison, man, but I see like some Kobe type flair, like some Kobe type like desire. Like, I want to sit down with him and just chop with him to see like what his mentality is. Like, how bad do you want it? Because every time he steps on the court, it looks like he wants it.
And I seen him in high school because he played for a team, Why Not, Russ's team.
Okay.
And, you know, we would like help coach him because, you know, it's Lusinger, you know, and that's where they would practice at. And you would just see that. Like, every time he stepped on the court, he was like, I'm going to prove to guys. Y'all talking mess saying, oh, that's so-and-so. He played like that. Like, I'm about to prove to everybody that, you know, I'm this guy. And when you come with that type of attitude, LA, we gonna catch you right away because we had the Magics, we had the Shaqs, we had the Kobe's. So we can see it, and yeah, he just has that chip on his shoulder, man.
Man, I would love to see LaMelo and Jalen in 5-6 years team
together
up in LA.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
You know, some of my biggest fears about Jalen, though, because he is in the situation that he's in with Houston, and Houston, they can either get their talent right, build that young core, and make a push and keep that core together. Mm-hmm. But my fear for him is I don't want to see him turn into like a Sexton in Cleveland or like a Fox in Sacramento. Mm-hmm. Like they had that potential, and then the organization just
I don't. It's something about, and this is totally like gut feeling, man. There's nothing about him and how he approaches the game that makes me think he's gonna be a Colin Sexton. Like Colin Sexton, when he came out of Alabama, I didn't see this. When De'Aaron was playing in Kentucky, I didn't see this.
Not Jalen.
I can't say it's anything other than that it factor, and that's not a quantifiable type thing. Like when you see it, you know. Mm-hmm. Like when the first time I saw LaMelo play in the league, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a star. That's a star.
He played. His first NBA game was like
when I saw him play at Chino Hills with his brothers, I was like, oh, out of all of them, like that's the one.
We all knew that. Like everybody saw, was like he's gonna be the nicest one, just because he had Lonzo's skill, but he had like his dad type of like I'm gonna be the best.
I'm gonna be the best.
You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about the rookies. Right now, what would your guys' rookie rankings be? So I'm going to read to you NBA.com. They got Evan Mobley at number 1. He's averaging 15 and 8.
15 and 8.
You have Scotty Barnes, who's looking crazy, 16 and 8. Yeah. Then number 3, Chris Duarte over there with the Pacers, averaging 16.
Where's Josh
4.
Josh Giddey?
You got Franz Wagner. They have at number 4, 13.7 points with 3 rebounds. And then number 5, Josh Giddey. From OKC.
I got to put Jalen Green in the top 5.
Top 5? You have top 5?
I don't know his stats offhand.
He's number 6. He's at 13.6, 3 assists, 3 rebounds.
Again, just based off of like like what I see, like the dude he's gunning for the league. Like if y'all don't know who this dude is, take the time and watch the Houston Rockets. Like you're watching something great. Evan Mobley?
Yeah, he's crazy.
This dude is a problem.
He's crazy.
He reminded me of a young Chris Bosh.
Man.
And Chris Bosh was eating up the league when he stepped on the court.
On the court. And I didn't think defensively he was going to be this much of a force. Like, Evan Mobley, I'm hard-pressed to find like a hole in his game. Like, he's a little undersized right now, but again,
he got to put some weight on.
Once he puts some weight on, like the dude is going to be a terror.
Nah, facts.
He's beating cats off the dribble.
Yep.
He's got a nice little mid-range.
Yeah. He has a nice touch around the basket.
He's shooting like 80% in the restricted area. Like the dude is a problem.
No, he's great. But yeah, I like Evan at number 1. I think that he's that guy right now, playing some amazing basketball. Then Scotty Barnes is just crazy.
I almost gave Scotty. I almost had Scotty at number 1 just because the game he just played against Brooklyn.
Okay, like he had KD. Like, hey, that dude. How old is he?
Yeah.
Like just him on the defensive end. Offensively, he's still a little rough. You know, he's as athletic as hell. Can jump. He good around the basket too. Can shoot a little bit. You know, there's a lot to be desired offensively from more consistent of a shot. But defensively is where I think he's gonna make his mark, where he can guard 1 through 5. Mm-hmm. If he puts his mind to it and he wants to stop somebody and shut them down, he can do it. So I almost gave him number 1, but Mobley, he's kind of like say he reminds me of Chris Bosh when he got in the league, where it's just like every little thing he can do.
Oh yeah, he's a hell of a player. In the league, how it's kind of changing. Hopefully, full time is looking more like 2000s basketball.
I love it.
So if you can have a big guy like Evan Mobley, like it's a problem. But right now, I think I have him. I have Scotty Barnes. Then what Duarte is playing well too.
So I'm, just be transparent. I haven't really seen Duarte play, man. I haven't, because he's on the Pacers, right?
Yeah, Pacers.
I haven't caught too many Pacers.
Only people watching Pacers are in Indiana,
right?
Yeah,
so
I don't. Not to cut you off, but I don't. We've seen this story with foreign players and other players that go to Indiana and kind of thrive. It's more like a system kind of thing because Sabonis went out there and killed it.
Yeah,
is it D'Antoni out there?
Yeah,
he's off the bench. Yeah, because it's Carlisle's the coach.
Yeah, Carlisle. So it's like I kind of feel like he fell into the right system How he's gonna look 2 years from now, I don't think we're gonna be talking about him like we talk about Green, Mobley,
Right.
Scotty.
Yeah,
Like we ain't gonna be talking about him in 2 years. So right now it look good because he's playing within that system. But when you ask to be the man, it's the NBA.
Right.
If you start putting them numbers up, people start looking at you. All right,
now we got a game plan for you.
Yeah. Now do it against this defense.
Yeah.
Right.
Now do it the next night.
Mm-hmm.
Do it on the back-to-back.
I'm interested to see what he do, man. But Courtside Radio, man, we are here. Remember, you can always hit us up in the chat, man. We'd love to talk to you and tell us what you think. What rookies do you believe in? And we'll shout you out during the show, man. We are joined here by our guy, Shorts. Family is in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep It 1,000 podcast. We having a good time, man. Yeah, man. So let's take you around the league really quick. So the Pelicans, they had a game that just passed up. Coach Willie Green, former player, was really upset because they had 5 technical fouls. Ooh. Like they're on a crazy losing streak. But
8 straight.
Yeah, 8 straight. And 5 technical fouls in the game. Have y'all ever seen it at any level? 5 technical fouls from one team in the game.
Yeah, I think one time we played against Fairfax or maybe Westchester, and I caught like 4.
By yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
What was the summer league? They ain't kick you out?
No, they kicked me out, but I kept chirping.
Oh.
You're supposed to go back in the locker room.
I went to the locker room and I came back and kept chirping. Yeah. And I got 2 more. And then they like kicked me out the gym. Like I had to go home.
Hey, you might as well get your money worth after that.
Yo, bro. The ref wasn't calling fouls, man. So, I clotheslined the dude. That was like automatic 2, and I got ejected. And I was giving it to the ref the entire time. So
so you was like the dude who was chasing the ref around.
Yo, bro.
Oh, you saw that?
Yo, bro.
Hey,
like
TGN Sports, check that out, man.
If you're not gonna call fouls, then I'm gonna handle it myself.
Yeah,
and that's just me.
Yeah,
that's real.
That's real. But yeah, I was just like, damn, 5 technicals.
5 techs.
Have I ever seen that? But man, Pelicans, get it together, man. Zion, get healthy.
It's just a microcosm of the issues that New Orleans is having, man. Like David Griffin, that's another person that ascended to the role where they are because of LeBron.
Facts.
Like, there are too many coaches, there are too many GMs who are living off of like LeBron's legacy. And I truly hope Rob Pelinka like realizes that and like starts making his own decisions. Mm-hmm. But they have some serious issues. I'm glad my dude Alvin Gentry, you know what I'm saying, like got out of there and he went off on them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He went off on Griff.
Yep.
But I'm like, yo, BI got to get out of there. Zion, he's gone. Yeah. Zion is gone.
Clutch Sports did him right. He signed the Clutch, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they made the right move.
Yeah, because they like, man, we're gonna have to get him out of here soon. So
facts.
It's just a tough situation, man. So, but just keep it around the league. The Bulls, they've been playing so well, playing really good basketball. But they're gonna be down one of their guys, Vucevic. Has test positive for COVID. So we have to.
He'll miss like 3 days, 35 days.
So we'll have to look out for that. And then yesterday had such an amazing game. Was kind of tainted. There was no LeBron, and Jimmy Butler went down. He left the Heat's overtime loss against the Lakers with a sprained ankle. Were you guys able to check that game out?
I was watching that. I was watching that at the crib the other day. And it was a good game. Miami, for all intents and purposes, the talent they got, they still got the same problems the last couple of years. Them boys can't score.
They can't finish.
They can't finish.
It's like finish. Exactly. It's like,
and then they had no Jimmy, so that hurt.
Of course, but this is I don't know. It's just like if they not locking down defensively, and keeping teams to, let's say 100, 105. If it gets past that, then do you trust Tyler Hero to be what everybody think he's supposed to be?
He's not your hero. He might be my hero because he's been playing amazing. He made a big shot last game. I just think they really miss Jimmy. Duncan Robinson hasn't been he's been playing.
I think that's the linchpin.
Yeah,
that's the linchpin. Duncan Robinson, when Duncan Robinson plays well, he don't lose. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But when he struggles, I will say this though, Bam. I think his game has taken a step forward. I think I think Bam will probably, garner a few MVP votes this year. I really like what I see out of him. Again, because it's the home team. Russ, what the heck are you doing, bro? You are killing me. You are killing me, bro. And you the coolest cat off the court, man. On the court, like you arguably have the lowest IQ since Smush Parker, bro.
Hey,
Not Smush.
Like, bro,
he just don't know how to slow. Like, I was watching it yesterday.
He's turbo.
And I was like, bro, Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, Lakers had a solid little lead, and it was just, and that's my guy. And he's kind of played the same way his whole life. But you would think that you being the point guard, that you would like figure this out,
man.
study the game. Like Chris Paul, let me see why he's playing so well so long. But he just go. Even when he made that clutch shot, that little turn and fade, I was like, no, what are you? I'm at the gym watching. Like, no, what are you doing? He made it. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like 29 seconds and he shot that shot. Well, I'm like, bro, if you miss it, you give them the last shot now.
And it's crazy because we texting during the game, right?
Yeah.
We not like Michael is like, yo, when you need him to be aggressive, like he disappears. All OT, I'm like, Russ, go at him. Russ, go at him. Drive. Yeah. Like, get to the rim, shoot the mid-range. Yeah, do that. And he disappeared. The last shot of regulation. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. You want the ball in your hands. You want to take the last shot.
Yes.
Why the heck are you taking a contested three? A, you're not a three-point shooter. And B, you're not a contested three-point shooter.
Fact.
Drive, get fouled, go. We only need 1 point, bro.
Shoot the man.
But what killed me about that situation is like everybody in the arena knew he was going to take that shot. And you knew it was a bad shot. Everybody except Russ. And Russ was like, I got this. And would you love that? I got this, but
I don't love it.
You want to put yourself in a better situation. Cause I seen him dribble. I was just like, just take him. Just go get the foul.
Or give it to Melo. Melo was hot.
Yeah, Melo was hooping.
At the top.
And give it to Monk. Monk had 27.
Yeah, hey.
Or give it to AD.
Yeah, your best player on the court. Probably even when LeBron is there, how well, because AD had great numbers, but for some reason, Russ, he gets the ball the last possession. He like,
I'm taking it.
No, he not even saying that. He like, I gotta shoot a three. Like, bro, you down? It's a tie. Like, you down? It's a tie.
Hey, man, can I put Russ's mindset into LeBron's body?
No, yeah, with that IQ and everything, like it would make Bron like really the GOAT. But man,
he's not the GOAT. Yeah,
he shot that. Who's not the GOAT?
LeBron's not the GOAT.
No, I know he's not.
But
it would have made him the GOAT. It would have made him the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I just don't get it. I don't know who's in his ear. I wonder what he's listening to at the end of the game when he has the ball. Shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three.
Something probably happened in his childhood where it was like,
man,
he should have took the three.
You better shoot that mid.
And now ever since that traumatic experience, he's like, I'm gonna take this every.
And he's a guy who went from Pau Gasol being his favorite player to Kobe being his favorite player. Two smart players who would know what to do. Are you telling me that you couldn't try to get to a spot and pull up and shoot that shot where we'd have been like, okay, but that pull-up three is not it. Luckily, guys like Monk and AD and those guys play well, man.
But you said something. Kobe was his favorite player, right?
Yeah.
Kobe is the game's greatest bad shot taker and maker.
Maker, yeah, ever, yeah.
Russ, you ain't that, bro. You just a bad shot taker, bro.
Man,
like,
real talk.
And you got to do better, man. Like, as the point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers, you have the most weapons at your disposal surrounding you. Utilize them.
Yep.
Because right now, that entire narrative of why Kevin Durant left is on full display for the entire world to see.
We've been seeing it for a minute now.
And it's crazy because before Russ came to LA, I'm like, he'll never win. You'll never win a championship with him as your point guard. Mm-hmm. Move him to the two.
I'm about to say not a starting point guard.
Move him to the two. Man, gun. Just go score. Yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah.
But you got to have a facilitator, a pass first. I'm going to do what's necessary, pick my spots, but let me get everybody else involved. And when the time comes for me to have to take the game over, I will. Russ, you in year 13 and you still ain't figured that out? You don't know how to play with tempo?
I can take Russ as my point guard for 3 quarters. When fourth quarter hit, I need somebody else to be making these decisions. Because for years, I done seen Russ do stuff to where you're just like, come on, man. Like, you're a Hall of Famer. You're top 75 of all time. How are you making this play? He did a play yesterday right to begin the overtime. We dribbled up very soft they do a switch as a Bam on him, and he throws the most terrible
to AD, and he got knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Bam just caught it and stole it. I'm just like, come on, Russ. But it was a really good game, very enjoyable. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. But you know, it sucks that he went down. Get healthy. That ankle thing, it could be tough. But that's the Around the League segment right there, man. We had to take you there. Shout out to one of our guys, Rob Parker, man. FS1.
Shout out to Rob Parker.
Rob pulled up to the stew yesterday, checked out the new headquarters and things like that, man. So we got some stuff coming, man. So y'all be on the lookout, man. Rob Parker, the Odd Couple. So much he got going. Deadspin, MLBBro.com. Make sure y'all check in there because there are black people playing baseball.
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
You know, so
right here,
outside of Mookie Betts,
we got one of the
I
best
think it's
right
probably
here.
like 27 of them. It's like 27 others. It ain't a lot because you know we playing basketball, football, but there's players there. So MLBBro.com does a good job of teaching you about these players, past and present. So make sure you guys tap in. Shout out to Rob, man. But I think I'm gonna be getting on my Bruce a little bit because there's some dope drops. So last time we were here, Bruce talked about the dunks, the Georgetown dunks. I won!
Hey! You finally got it done.
Hey, off of Sneakers app.
Ooh.
It was my first win in years.
Mission Impossible.
Hey, it was my first. I could have, bro. I'm so used to just clicking in and walking away like I ain't about to win anyway.
Right.
And I came back and said, "You have been selected, bro." I didn't know what to do. I was like,
oh man.
I was like, "Dad, do I hit a Bruce? Do I tell the homies like?" I don't win. Like, what is going on? And then I had to make sure I went to my bank account, make sure that it charged it to make sure they didn't get me. Because one time it said I had these Jordans, and Bank of America did some hater stuff and was like, "Oh, what is this charge?" and blocked it. And I'm like, no. And it was a Travis Scott too. So I would have got K's, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was so mad. But shout out to me and the sneaker apps finally rocking with me. You know, today you had the Air Jordan 13 lows. I don't know if people are fans of those, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of those.
I ain't gonna lie, I deleted the app off my phone.
Man, you never win, so I don't blame you. But you got the royalty Air Jordan 12s coming up. That's going to be November the 13th, so that's this Saturday. You have the Air Force Halloweens coming up. Be ready for those next week. Are these glow in the dark? I know most of the Halloweens are glow in the dark, but they fire. They're like the black with the orange outline. Those are coming. You have the overbreaks. Some new overbreaks are coming there. The women Air Jordan 11s. Be ready for those. The jar opens November 26th. And it's just a lot of heat out there. If you really want your shoes, StockX has you. Be ready for the Air Max 1s, Cactus Jacks. They gonna be
goals, boy.
Yeah, they gonna be fly. So I hope y'all ready for those. They're gonna be coming, but it's some good work out here, man. But Bruce gonna have you fully covered next week because it's a few Cactus Jacks coming, but that's gonna be in December. But you got to be ready for those,
right?
Because it's gonna be people that's gonna be trying to take over, and they collecting their bots as we speak to make sure they get those because those shoes usually go for $2,000. You think they gonna lose any they smoke with the stuff that Travis is going through right now?
Nah, because those kicks are just fire, just as is. Like they're not finna lose anything.
Nah. I mean,
now the resale maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, Astro World was it was a disaster, and pray for all the people who lost their lives and all that. Like it was a sad situation, but Travis Scott, he got that down packed. Like if anything, he know how to go. He gonna get his bread from that.
I don't know how I feel about the reverse Nike sign. Like the first Greek freaks, like the Giannis's kicks, I wasn't a fan. I'm like, bro, why are you putting the Nike sign backwards? So
it's something different, bro. Like I don't, you hip to like I think they call it space trash or space hippies. Like it's like Nike has a kick that looks like a hodgepodge of just like different materials.
It's made from trash.
Bro, they are so fire to me, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's wild. But yeah, that's the drops of the week, man. Shout out my guy Bruce. He will be back with us next week. But it's my favorite time of every show, every Thursday, where I get to unleash some of this negative energy. Courtside Radio, Mike Hill the PG, my guy E Lamb, E Money is in the building. My guy Shorts from Keep It 1,000 podcast. Make sure y'all tap in every Monday, 8:30. The show love him and Juju doing their thing. But it's my time, man. I gotta let this hate off, so they're gonna get some of this hate, man.
Oh man, hate.
The hating ass Michael segment, and this one I know my guys have to agree with me on this one because the hate is to his name is Kyle. I don't know if you guys know who Kyle is, but I believe his name is Kyle Rittinghouse if I'm right.
Oh man.
Just the performance that he put on in front of everybody, that fake cry, the judge gave him some time to gather himself. Like when a man is doing a cry and he's looking left and right to see how people is feeling it, it just don't rub me right. He went out when people were protesting because of the death of Jacob Blake and killed 2 people. And everybody was shocked. They didn't think it was no need for him to get on the stand because they felt that the defense wasn't great and to make this guy, go to jail. He's trying to beat it with saying self-defense, but he took the stand, and I just think that he made a fool of himself, and I just have to hate on him because that was the worst performance of showing any emotion that you feel any type of way about anything. The dude is a clown to me. I wish that you can get a guy like that and just put him right to jail because he was out there for a purpose. When you show up with an AR, protecting a place that you weren't told to come and protect, if you listen to them talking in court, and he didn't even live in the city.
No, he's from another state. He crossed state lines.
Exactly, with a rifle. But and this is what bothers me. You had ample opportunity to turn around and say this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
So you left the house.
He went with his mom.
Yeah.
He left the house knowing I'm about to go knock somebody down.
Facts. If somebody try it, I get to practice what I've been actually working on, and let's see what it do.
Yeah, because that was too much time for him to just be like, "Oh, this is an accident," or "I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into." He probably listened to he probably was listening to the radio the whole way there.
Oh, he knew what was going down.
So this the thing. Like he's 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He, legally he's not able to own a rifle.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you cross state lines, already committing a felony, a federal felony at that. You go to try to provide protection to a car dealership or something like that. You doing community service, cleaning up graffiti. Okay, cool. The 2 cats that he knocked off, one's a pedophile, a chomo. So I'm never going to show any type of compassion for that. The other dude, you know what I'm saying? The other dude, I think I don't know. He was a felon too. My thing is this, bro. This entire case has been a complete sham. Every black person that was a potential juror, they were asked, what does the Confederate flag mean to you? Yeah. Right? And if they said anything other than this is heritage, not hate, they were excused. Yep. So it's only one black person on the jury, right?
Yep.
The judge, bro, gets a phone call during the trial. What rings? The Trump anthem, bro. So if anything, like let this dude have a mistrial or found, like, I honestly think he's gonna be found not guilty.
That's what I'm waiting
for.
And for me, it just highlights, man, the amount of privilege that white people have in America, man. Yes. Like, and although, it wasn't no black people that got killed, like any loss of life, minus the chomo, you know what I'm saying? Like, my heart goes out to it. But I'm like, yo, bruh, you left the house committing a crime. Yeah. You left the house committing a felony. And if this were anybody that was not a white man, if they were black, brown,
Asian,
purple,
green,
zebra striped, blue, anything, bro, the cops would have laid you down in the street off rip.
There wouldn't be no trial right now.
Come on, man.
And that's why the hate is so real to him and just the entire situation. Because, come on, man. Come on, man. For the people that's out there believing that this guy is not guilty, and if he somehow gets away with this, it's just going to be crazy, and it just shows you the privilege that's for one specific group in this country, and that's the issue. That's what's wrong with America, and it's a problem, man. So that's what I'm hating on, Mr. Kyle, who was out there looking to be a problem, and he brought a problem to himself, and let's just see exactly what's gonna happen, man. So that's the hating ass Mike Hill segment.
Man, is Zimmerman still alive?
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, so
Crazy,
man, that's
crazy, man.
couldn't have been L.A.
Couldn't have been LA. The hate is real, man. Yeah, man. Courtside Radio. We are here, man. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're giving us your ear. And, you know, you can always hit us up in the chat, man. We would love to talk to you because we have a lot to talk about every time we hear Tapped In on the show. So there's something that we have to talk about before we go. We are LA. This is the LA Everything episode. So we talked the Rams. I guess we didn't really talk the Chargers, but we'll see what they do this weekend. They have a chance to be in first place if they get a dub. We talked the Lakers, of course, but we got to talk about the Clippers. And I just want to get you guys' thoughts on the Clippers so far. First question, is PG right now the MVP front runner?
No.
Nah,
Is it Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Kevin, then Steph?
Yeah.
Or PG 3?
He top 5.
Top 5? Okay.
We gotta see. Yeah, we gotta see a little bit more from because PG does. He has a history of
Doing this.
He's streaky. He'll go on a 5-game tear, 6-game tear, 7-game tear, and all of a sudden you see him missing free throws at the end of games, and
hitting the side of the backboard.
all that. So we got it's early for PG.
Yeah, but PG, like, they really surprised me because I thought they were gonna come out. I'm like, they just got hot, you know, at that end there, and I thought they were gonna be trash this year. I thought he was gonna have put up good numbers, but for them to play the way that they're playing is like very surprising to me because I didn't really expect much. You got Clipper Darrell talking mess because they are 6-4, so technically they're above the Lakers who are 7-5. But what's your thoughts just on the Clippers and like what's your thoughts on their performance? Ty Lue is doing a hell of a job coaching.
So Ty Lue first and foremost needs to be in the Coach of the Year conversation. And I know it's still early, but Ty Lue is that dude, period. Tomorrow, Friday, dropping on the Culver City Observer. Check out my article. I actually wrote a little column piece about this. The Clippers have this mantra. They have a banner hanging up in the rafters that says "All in," right?
All in, yeah.
Or "All hands." That's what it is. All hands.
Okay.
And how they're going about proceeding this year, it's literally a collective.
Yeah.
Against the Hornets, I want to say they had 6 players in double figures. When you have that many people in double figures, you're gonna be a problem.
No, yeah.
So you got T-Man, you got Zubac, you got Reggie, you got who else scored double figures? PG. You know what I'm saying? When you have so many people who are able to just contribute, not even carry the load, but just contribute. And it could be anybody's game on any given night.
Fact.
Sometimes PG might only score 15, but T-Man give you 25.
Yeah.
Luke Kennard, you know what I'm saying? He's shooting lights out. You know what I'm saying?
Jackson still.
Yeah, Bledsoe will give you something.
So that right there, that collective mentality, I think it bodes well for not only PG and T. Lue, but the Clippers. They can make some noise if they can continue to do this. They got Serge Ibaka back, right? That's he's not where he wants to be offensively or defensively yet. But when they get Morris back, Serge gets healthy, you got more pieces and more chips and you create more opportunities for more people to contribute. And when things are more egalitarian and equitable, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the heavy lifting, it bodes well for everybody. So I like the style of play that the Clippers are playing. Yep. I still don't like the Clippers because they're the Clippers.
We never will.
But I mean, as a fan of hoops, you gotta like it. But PG, he's doing enough, but he's not carrying KD.
Yeah.
He's not
His
doing
numbers
like
are
Steph.
crazy though. Like 20, he leads the team in like all the major stats except for blocks. Like 26.7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2.5 steals, 0.5 blocks. So he's playing amazing, but yeah, he's getting a lot of guys chipping in. Reggie Jackson is at 17, 4 assists. You got 12 points from Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard is at 11 points. T-Man at 10.7. Marcus Morris at 9. Like Zubac 9. Eric Bledsoe. So they just have a lot of guys just chipping in to making sure they make it happen. And a lot of times when a team is winning like that, it's coaching, you know, and I think
it's definitely coaching because they are very, very balanced. Like offensively and defensively.
1 through 8.
Yeah, 1 through 8. Yep.
They're balanced. So it's like you were saying, PG's put up some hella numbers right now. Like, but it goes back to what I was kind of saying. Like, I seen Paul George do this.
Yeah.
So I can't give him, cool points for doing something. I expect you to play like that every time.
Yeah,
it's
true.
like I gotta see him do it against some stiffer competition. So once I see him do it in the clutch a little bit more and further along in the season, then I might start giving some more MVP consideration.
Because they're on a 5-game winning streak. So shout out to the Clippers. Jokic and Markieff. What's you guys' thoughts on that before we get to this Throwback Thursday Player of the Week? I saw nothing wrong with it. I think Keith should have never did what he did when he was shooting the shot. So it's just a big guy who like, man, you're not about to. I'm the MVP.
You're not about to little boy me.
Yeah, you're not about to punk me. And he just came at him. But like I said, basketball is looking like 2000s basketball. That's the era I truly grew with and loved. The reason why I say Kobe is the best player ever because he was the best player in the best era of basketball. What's you guys' thoughts on the whole Jokic situation?
Honestly, if I was Jokic, I probably would have just cracked him. Like, if I'm going to hit him, I'm going to hit him.
Really
like,
hit him.
I'm the MVP. I'm not getting these calls. You came over just pretty much just you hit me. You didn't try. You didn't try to just like intentionally foul me or anything. You knew what you was doing. And then once again, I got a reputation around the league of being soft.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have cracked him. I'd have got my money's worth. That little shove to the back. It ain't sending a hard enough message for me.
Okay.
Like, look, we ain't playing these games. We not. We
You
gonna
must
see
like 80s basketball because they used to fire off on you.
We're gonna see you later down the line in the playoffs. We might just see y'all. So I'm gonna set the example now. You think I'm look, we not gonna have these. No.
Yeah.
If I gotta see you in the playoff,
Jimmy was hot too.
So look, this is me. First and foremost, European players have a stigma of like being soft. Dude came from Serbia, I want to say, from a war-torn country. Like, yo, it's not a joke over there, bro. So if Keith never hits him, there's never an issue.
Never
Exactly.
issue.
I'm Jokic. He's lucky, like Jokic did what he did, because I'm like either grabbing you by your windpipe or I'm putting you in the rear naked choke. Like, I'm gonna show you what's up, bro.
No, he turned around. That's he could have just came with a
bro. He could have really hurt that dude. He could have really hurt that dude if he wanted. He just gave him a little shove with an elbow, like in the back. Like, yo, and it's crazy because Jimmy and the rest of the Heat were talking so much. Like, I saw a picture of them like in the tunnel. I saw a picture of them in the tunnel, like looking for him. I'm like, yo, bro. All of us have hope to some extent.
Yeah.
If you really want that smoke, it ain't nothing or nobody going to stop you.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Facts.
So stop all the tough guy talk, bro. Like, it's not an act.
Yeah.
If you really was about that action, y'all would have just rushed him.
Made it happen. Then you don't want to mess with Jokic's big bros. They look like they ready for the work.
Serbian mafia, man.
They're not playing no game.
They ready for the work, man. So,
you'll end up. I kept saying it, dude. You be on vacation with Jimmy Hoffa, bro.
Oh, man.
Telling you,
real talk, man.
Get in your car and all,
man.
But hey, let's take it to that Throwback Thursday Player of the Week. I hope y'all ready, man. So for you guys who don't know, our Throwback Thursday Player of the Week, we give you a flashback player that you may know or you may not know, but that's what we here at Courtside Radio to educate you. First of all, before we get all the way into it, I want to say happy belated shout out to Kendrick Perkins. He celebrated a birthday. I guess you could say he a flashback player, kind of, because, you know, he had a flashback game his whole career. And for a lot of young guys, they probably don't really know him being a good player, but at one time he was.
He was decent.
You know, yeah, with the Celtics, like he was a really good piece. It's just we all remember the later days where he looked like he was running with cement stuck to his feet. So shout out to him, happy belated birthday. But today's Throwback Thursday Player of the Week is the one and only Hall of Famer Gail Goodridge, man. The 6'1" guard, UCLA. He played at I didn't know he played at Poly Sun Valley, man. So he was a 10th overall pick to the Lakers, 1965, five-time All-Star, 1972 NBA champion, 1973, 1974 All-NBA. Career averages of 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4.7 assists. Gail Goodrich, man, hell of a player. His best year, it looks like, was 73-74. He averaged 25 points, 5 assists, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. You got any words, E, about Gail Goodrich?
Yo, so Gail Goodrich was on the first 2 UCLA teams that won underneath John Wooden, and he was like the centerpiece, if you will. I want to say Gail Goodrich is number 3 on all-time scoring in terms of lefties. Dude's game was silky smooth. He stopped playing before I came onto the scene, but Pops, again, had the old VHS tapes that I used to just, crack the vault and just watch. When Eddie Jones was forced to change his number from 25 to 6, like that's what really made me to go back and look like, who the heck is Gail Goodrich?
Yeah, he got to change his number. Yeah.
And,
so that's why he changed his number.
Yeah, because he got inducted to the Hall, and so they were like, Eddie, you got to change your number.
Yeah. See, I never knew why. I was like, why Eddie go from 25 to 6? I used to think it was like, okay, he see the Kobe getting that love, the single digits, so he like, let me get something close to it. But damn, I learned something.
So
shout out Gail, man.
Hey, Gail Goodrich, man. I want to say he was the reason why Jerry got his one and only ring as a player.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was there.
75,
72,
76.
Yeah, it was 72, 73 where they won. He averaged 24 points, 4 assists, 3.5 rebounds for the season.
Yeah, man. Bad. So, hey, everybody, type in Gail Goodrich on YouTube, man. Just enjoy yourself, man. Dude's game was silky smooth. This was before the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Dude had range. He had mid-range. He could finish. And he was tough, bro.
Yeah,
like you had to be tough playing in the 70s, man.
And he was that what you call a combo guard, what a lot of guards are today. 6'1", he was more of a shooting guard,
right?
That can play some points. So he kind of fit in that mode. Shorts, you know who Gail Goodrich is?
I heard of him. I know he's a legend. The team he won the championship with, was that the you said the Jerry West and the
Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, okay,
yeah, he was on that team.
Yeah, so I was thinking like, cause you don't really, you hear them too.
Yeah.
The Chamberlains and
Elgin Baylor.
Exactly. So you hear them. So with him, just hearing that he averaged 24 points on that team, averaging 24 points on that team ain't hard. It ain't an easy thing.
I know at all.
Like, so you had to hold your own, because if you was out there ass dragging and bullshitting, then you on that bench, like you're not running with them boys.
Facts.
Like, so he had to be a hell of a player, because guaranteed if he went somewhere else when he averaged that 24, he would have been a league. He would have been a man of that team.
Right.
So just hearing that, and then hearing just thinking of that time of basketball and who he played with and who he played against and what team he was on, and he was playing battling the Celtics.
Man, you got to think
76ers and all the back. The average 24 points.
And this is like when scores are like 88, 85.
Exactly. It wasn't 112 to 132 or anything like that. So he was out. He was dropping buckets. And like I said, this is the time in basketball where you can get punched in the face in the court,
and it just be a foul.
So he probably did get punched in the face and still averaged 24 points. Player today ain't doing that.
No, yeah. And shout out to Gail Goodrich. That's our Throwback Thursday Player of the Week.
Shout out to you, Michael, man, for like really digging in the vault and getting like a true throwback player, bro.
So, hey, if y'all want to see what he looked like, check out Courtside Radio right after the show. We're going to have, a little highlight tape of Gail Goodrich up there. He was a hooper. That's all I got to tell you. So make sure you guys tap in. We thank you so much, man, to my guy Shorts for joining us. Let people know, once again, when they can tune into the show, where they can find you on social media.
Oh, man, I appreciate the invite, man. This show is dope. If y'all ain't listened to this show, then y'all know what y'all doing. But yeah, it's just to keep it 1,000 podcast. Your boy Shorts, y'all know who it is. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Look, we live every Monday, 8:30 p.m. sharp. If you want some intellectual, funny debauchery, check us out. You're going to laugh. You might learn something. You might even get offended. But look, if you do, DM us and let us know that you offended. That's how we do that.
Hey.
I got to thank you guys for inviting me on the show. It's always dope coming through.
Oh, man, we're going to have to tap in with you.
Yeah, we're going to have to tap in. Courtside got to invade, keep it 1,000, man. But E, you got some final words for the folks, man?
Hey, man. Thank you again for tuning in to Courtside Radio. Hey, we truly appreciate your time and you supporting us. Hey, we got big things popping and in store. We got some sponsorships lined up. We got some special guests lined up. Hey, tune in. It's just beginning. Yo, we about to really take off. Forget a rocket ship. Forget the moon. Yo, we out in like Neptune somewhere. All right. Hey, y'all be safe. Love on your family, love on your loved ones, man, because tomorrow ain't promised.
Facts.
And all you got is the now, man. So all your grudges, all that, man, just go on and just squash it. And just love, bro.
Hey, just love, man. So we thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check out the Courtside Radio. So Courtside Radio, spelled exactly how it sounds, on Instagram so that you can tap in and see all of our content. And, check out Gail Goodrich, our Throwback Thursday Player of the Week. We thank y'all for tuning in. We about to be out of here to the Snoop. We catch y'all next time, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Hey, YouTube, what's the deal with y'all? Y'all good over there, YouTube? We thank y'all so much also for tapping in with us. Much love. Peace. We are out of here. Y'all have a good one. This is over. Touchdown with Tangents up next. Yeah, we got the 2 rounds. Mike's favorite team. Hi, guys. Love y'all. Mike's mom. Whoa.
Hey, what up,
Whoa. And shout out to Lore.
Senora Gonzalez.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We catch y'all Monday. We are back, baby.